Hey everyone, welcome back to Playverse Gaming. You know, some games don't just entertain you, they stay with you. They hit you right in the feels, blow your mind, and remind you why you fell in love with gaming in the first place. Today, I've got 10 absolute masterpieces. Games so good, so perfectly crafted, that you have to play them before you die. So grab a snack, drop a like, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Playverse Gaming for more epic lists like this. Alright, let's dive right in. 1. Silent Hill 2 Remake. The Silent Hill 2 Remake isn't just a return to one of the most legendary horror games ever. It's a total reimagining that honors the original while pushing modern tech to its absolute limits. Built on Unreal Engine 5, the atmosphere is dense, heavy, and disturbingly lifelike. You can almost feel the damp fog wrapping around James Sunderland as he searches for his late wife in the eerie, decaying town. But what really makes it special is its emotional weight. This is psychological horror with a soul. Every monster is a reflection of James's guilt and trauma, and the game's sound design is terrifyingly subtle. Creaks, whispers, footsteps that make your heart race. It's horror that doesn't just scare you, it stays with you long after you turn off the console. Honestly, this isn't just a remake, it's a modern horror masterpiece. Two, Gran Turismo 7. If you've ever dreamed of feeling what it's like to truly own a supercar, Gran Turismo 7 delivers that fantasy better than any other game. It's not just about racing, it's about passion for the art of cars. From the smell of burning tires to the glimmer of sunlight on wet asphalt, every tiny detail feels handcrafted. The simulation is absurdly realistic. You'll feel every bump, every shift and weight through your controller's haptics. What I love most, though, is how Gran Turismo 7 respects car culture. It's a love letter to engines, speed, and design. Whether you're fine-tuning a classic Mustang or mastering a Formula car, there's something meditative about it. It's elegant, precise, and endlessly satisfying. Pure driving perfection in digital form. Number 3. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 isn't just a post-apocalyptic RPG, it's a second life in a broken world. Set in the ruins of Boston, every step feels like a story waiting to be discovered. One moment you're building a settlement from scratch, the next you're fighting a deathclaw with a rusty shotgun in a dream. The crafting and base building systems are ridiculously deep, and that sense of ownership over your corner of the wasteland is unmatched. Sure, it has its quirks, but the charm of Fallout 4 lies in its chaos. You meet wild characters, make moral choices, and shape your own narrative. There's beauty in the ruins, in the silence after a firefight, and the flicker of an old radio. It's one of those games that just sucks you in and refuses to let go, and even years later, it still feels alive. Four, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. There is no sugarcoating it, Sekiro is brutal. It's a test of patience, skill, and pure willpower. But that's what makes it a masterpiece. Every sword fight is like a dance between life and death, where one mistimed block could mean your end. The parry system is the most satisfying mechanic ever. When you finally get the rhythm down, you feel unstoppable. The world is hauntingly beautiful, drenched in Japanese mythology and tension. You'll fight massive bosses, leap across temples, and discover quiet, spiritual moments between the chaos. And here's the thing, Sekiro doesn't just challenge your reflexes, it challenges your mindset.
It teaches discipline, focus, and resilience. When you beat a boss after 30 tries, that rush, it's unmatched.
At times will use perilous attacks that cannot be blocked.
5. The Last of Us Part 2. This game broke me, emotionally, completely. The Last of Us Part 2 isn't about winning, it's about surviving in a world that's lost all sense of humanity. It's raw, uncomfortable, and deeply human. The narrative takes bold risks that few games dare to attempt. You'll love and hate the same characters, question your own morals, and sit in silence after the credits roll. The attention to detail is absurd. The way Ellie breathes when she's scared, the rain hitting her jacket, the desperation in her voice. The combat is gritty. Every encounter feels personal. This is more than a story about revenge. It's a mirror to the darkest parts of us. It's divisive, yes, but unforgettable.
6. God of War Ragnarök. How do you follow up a masterpiece? By creating another one. Ragnarök takes everything from the 2018 game and cranks it up, emotionally, visually, and mechanically. The father-son bond between Kratos and Atreus is deeper than ever, and the storytelling feels like watching an ancient myth unfold before your eyes. Every realm is breathtaking, from the icy peaks to the fiery depths, and each one feels alive with lore. The combat blends raw power with precision, and every swing of the Leviathan axe is satisfying. But what makes Ragnarök truly special is its heart. It's about legacy, forgiveness, and the power of family. It's cinematic gaming at its finest.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
7. Spider-Man 2. I've played a lot of superhero games, but nothing captures the feeling of being Spider-Man quite like this one. Spider-Man 2 is Insomniac at its best. Fast, emotional, and ridiculously fun. Swinging through New York feels better than ever. It's smooth, dynamic, and exhilarating. The dual narrative between Peter Parker and Miles Morales adds so much depth. Their friendship, their struggles, their choices. It all feels so human. The new combat system flows beautifully, mixing abilities and gadgets with fluid transitions. And Venom? Easily one of the best storylines in the franchise. It's emotional, cinematic, and full of heart.
Stand by and wait orders. Satellite scanning all active feeds. Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market.
Going! Come on, just run as fast as you
8. A Plague Tale: Innocence. This one is special. A Plague Tale: Innocence is one of the most underrated masterpieces I've ever played. It's hauntingly beautiful, telling the heartbreaking story of Amicia and her little brother Hugo during the Black Death. The world is grim, but the visuals are stunning. Golden fields, candlelit cathedrals, and rivers crawling with rats. The stealth gameplay is simple but effective, and the pacing keeps you hooked. What really got me, though, is the emotional bond between the characters. You feel their fear, their desperation, their love. It's poetic, tragic, and unforgettable.
She must do whatever it takes to protect her little brother and survive in this harsh and hostile world. Though bold, Amicia is just a child, and direct confrontation with her foes is futile. Instead, she will need to use her wits and ingenuity to best the threats that pave her journey.
Let's move out, Artyom.
9. Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus is immersive storytelling at its absolute peak. You can smell the dust, hear the crunch of snow, and feel the tension in every shadow. It takes the tight, claustrophobic tunnels of previous Metro games and expands them into vast, open areas without losing the atmosphere. Traveling across post-apocalyptic Russia by train feels almost meditative. You meet survivors, face moral choices, and fight horrors that lurk in the dark. The gunplay is punchy, the world building is impeccable, and the emotion hits hard. It's a game about survival, hope, and humanity, all delivered with cinematic beauty.
(10) Hollow Knight Silksong. Team Cherry's long-awaited follow-up to Hollow Knight looks like an evolution in every way. Hornet moves like lightning, turning combat into a fast-paced ballet of skill and style. The new kingdom is massive, filled with hidden paths, mysteries, and danger. The hand-drawn art and haunting music make it feel alive in a way few games do. What I love most is how every encounter feels personal. You're constantly learning, adapting, and improving. It's challenging, rewarding, and absolutely mesmerizing. If Hollow Knight was perfection, Silksong might just surpass it.
And that's it. 10 perfect games that every gamer needs to play before they die. These are the titles that remind us why gaming isn't just fun, it's art. Which of these have you played, and which one's still on your list? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video here on Playverse Gaming. Until next time, keep playing, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next one.